This is the initial setup video for your arcade. You want to plug it in when you get it home. You're going to use your TV remote to turn the power of the TV on if it's not turning on. Attach the game to a surge protector. That'll protect it from any power issues, and then you will have a power switch on that surge protector to turn the game on or off. After a few minutes here, you'll see the computer boot up and start Windows. You will have a keyboard here. It will be Velcro. There will be Velcro on the back of this. You can pull this off. You're going to lift this up. Pull out your USB key here. Put this back on. Plug that USB key into this extension right here. We have this keyboard and mouse hooked up right now, but you'll have this. You're going to have this here also. This has a rechargeable battery in it, which will plug in here to keep this charged. On and off switch is here. You want to leave this off when you're not using this. Flick this button on when you want to use it. Once the computer boots, you'll see this screen here. You want to just wait a couple more, about a minute or less here now. The game will boot up and start all its programs on its own. Start the game menu. It'll take about a minute or less. There will also be caps on your sensors here. These come off. The guns will not work without these. You can see on the screen there the mouse is showing up. They will have Velcro also that will go underneath of here to keep them on there. You can take these fisheye lenses off. They just unscrew. You will need to recalibrate if you do remove them. They are on both guns. You have buttons on the side here. This moves around like a joystick to search through the menus. You can press enter on this. This will press in for some of the games. This front button. Front button here will always be your enter key or to start a game. This button will be to add a credit. Some games will use up, down, left, or right in the game to change guns or to dip left and right if you're not using your pedals. Pedals are right here. You have two of them. They will be mounted with Velcro underneath behind the TV. You can bring them down, set them in front of you. The back button is normally going to be a grenade button or a reload button. Once you're in the game here, you can use the red gun to move up and down through the different menus of games. There will be recent played games here with a total play count for that number of games. It will not show all of them here. You have to hit your front button to enter a game or a game menu, and then you'll have games down the side to use your down or up button to search through them. When you find one you want to play, you're going to use that front button to select it. It'll load it up there for you. Once the game's fully loaded, you can then add credits with this button, like I said, or credits with this button and start button here if it's on free play already. To exit any game, you're going to hit your single button on your keyboard and it'll bring you back to your main menu. When you first get the game, this will boot up this way. You're going to want to hit your yellow button to bring up. Your yellow button will bring you back a menu as well to the main menu here if you're in a sub menu. Yellow button or escape on your keyboard, on your mini keyboard, will bring up the exit screen. You're going to use the arrows on the keyboard or the up, which are going to be these arrows here. Scroll down to exit at the bottom, hit enter, and now you're going to be back at the main Windows screen. From here, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the bottom left corner to your Wi-Fi. Click on that, double click on that, find your Wi-Fi, connect to it, and then put your password in. It must be connected to the internet for the Technoparrot games, the free ones as well as the paid version for the $10 a month games for the extended package. The main screen here, this is where you're going to want to go right after you get your game. You're going to want to exit your game menu, come to the main desktop. Like I said, put your Wi-Fi in. After you're done that, you're going to want to open up Retrogun. You'll see this screen here. You can then take your red gun, cap off. You can then test your accuracy on your guns. The other thing you want to make sure in shipping, there is a power button on here on your LED bars. As long as your green light's on both of them, you're good to go. If they're not, you want to hit this button to make sure you have them turned on and that they are aligned level with the monitor or a little higher. Once you get here, you can check how accurate you are. If you need to recalibrate, you're going to press that front button that it's showing there, that is to add your credits. It's going to bring up this, and you have 30 seconds to calibrate. I'm going to stand back, one shot at each target. Do this with both guns. Dead on. Once you're done your calibration, you can use the exit key on your keyboard, or the escape button, or you can use this button as well. Bring you back to here. Put this cap back on. The next thing here, if you've ever want to check for updates, you're going to have this screen, exit to this screen, open up Technoparrot, and it's going to automatically check for updates. You'll see at the top there, it's checking for updates. Updates are available. I'm going to use it there, and you're going to click Install Updates. This is going to show you what's going to be updated. You're just going to hit the Update button. After it's done, it's going to install everything on its own there, do any updates that need to be done. If you ever need any assistance from us, you're going to call us, give us a call. We'll set up a time with you. This AnyDesk, if you open this up, you're going to give us this key here, key code. We're going to connect to you remotely, and you will just click the accept button once we're connected, and we would take over the computer to do any type of repairs or any type of adjustments that you would need. That's another thing there we're doing with remote access to get things working for you if you do have any issues. The rest of these things are other controls that are for the guns. You can open this one up. You just don't want to change anything. Under utilities, you will see right now it says 5751, 5750. These are the two guns, the red and blue guns. This is the mouse and keyboard. If you leave your USB plugged in here after you're done this setup, the mouse will be number one. The games will not work. So when you're done with this, done with your initial setup and calibration, you want to remove that USB. So the guns are the only thing there. And you can put this back in your keyboard there and Velcro that back on. So you're only really using this to service or to calibrate right now. I'll put this back in. And then this is used for us mainly for diagnosing anything there, but kind of shows you that you don't want to plug that USB or leave that USB plugged in and your keyboard turned on. There, this is pretty much done now. It's going to go back. It's going to recheck for updates. You can also launch games from here. You can see anything that says Patron next to it. Castlevania, Buck Hunter Pro, American Army, Aliens Armageddon. All these games that say Patron next to them, they are the paid versions. You cannot play these without a security key connected to the internet. But any of these ones that do not say that, you can click on it. You can go to controller setup if you want to modify your controls. They're right here. So right now we have player one start set up. Like I said, they're all set to this here. So we'll pick the gun up, make sure the cap's on so you're not moving your mouse. You would click on that. Player one start, we use this. Push the button and you're done. That's if you want to modify anything here, grenades, you want to change your button layout for all the Technoparrot only games. Click save, you're good to go. All of your other games, they already preset the controls, they cannot be modified. We have them set up the same way, so everything matches. Once you're done here, you can open up this big box, or we recommend going to start here and then restart. While it's restarting, you want to make sure you unplug this for your keyboard and mouse. And after the restart, you'll be good to go to play any game you want.